guys, Tess here. Today we're going to make healthy pizzas that are great for fat loss, which are high in protein, medium amount of carbs and lower in fat. So what we've done so far, we've preheated the oven at 200 degrees for 5 minutes, and we've also put some pizza sauce. It's Leggos pizza sauce, garlic, onion and herbs, double concentrate. We spread it over the whole grain tortillas. So we've got some whole grain tortillas, Mission multigrain tortillas. So per serving there is 20 grams of carbs and 142 calories. That's for the tortillas for each serve. So we're making 2 serves. So yeah, we've spread the pizza sauce over 2 whole grain tortillas, and now we're gonna just chuck on. I've chopped up 1 tomato here, half a capsicum, half an onion, and 2 big mushrooms. So chopped them nice and thin. I'm gonna put all the vegetables on the pizzas. So start off with the mushrooms, spread them evenly. I've cut quite a few mushrooms. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, so this will be a very mushroom dominant pizza. Making all kinds of gains with these mushrooms. Alright. Awesome. So chuck them all on. And next we'll put the tomatoes on. And then we'll finish off with the 2 capsicums and the onions as well. Just make sure you spread them out nice and evenly. Okay, there's a few more mushrooms here. And the onions. I've actually chopped quite a bit of onions, so we might not actually use all that. So we might use actually just a quarter of this onion. So almost done. Okay, cool. So that's looking pretty good. So make sure you spread it. Alright, cool. So next up, we've got green prawns. So just normal green prawns, raw. So we're gonna chuck these prawns on the top. Okay, spread them evenly. And once we've done that, we're going to chuck these pizzas inside the preheated oven for 10 minutes roughly, and cook those prawns. We're going to make sure we cook the prawns properly, so until they start to turn a bit orange in color. And then once that's done, we're going to chuck the our high protein cheese on top. Alright, so put all these prawns, spread them out. Cool, let's have a look at that. That's what the pizzas are looking like at the moment. So now, we're actually going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to chuck a little bit of salt and pepper on top of this. A bit of salt and pepper. And for the secret kick, we're going to add some Thai seasoning. So this has become my favorite seasoning at the moment. So it's a Thai seasoning mild, and it's by Master Foods. So it's got garlic, coriander seed, chicken flavor, salt, onion, coriander leaf, among other things. But yeah, it tastes awesome. So let's just chuck that on and see how that goes. Great. So this is what we're looking like at the moment. Looking pretty delicious already. So we're just going to chuck those in the preheated oven for 10 minutes and make sure those prawns get cooked well. Okay. So 10 minutes in the oven. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hey guys, so while the pizza's cooking, we're going to make sure that we check up on it so until the prawns get cooked. which is when they start to turn orange, so bright orange in color. And once they're cooked, I'm going to chuck this high protein cheese on top. So basically it's a Kraft high protein cheese. It's got 10 grams of protein and 1.4 grams of fat per serve. That's just crazy for any kind of cheese. So when I saw that, I thought this would be awesome to use in a pizza. So what the plan is, so we're going to use half of this package. Okay, so there's 10 servings for this package, and it's actually 250 grams. So we're going to use 5 servings, which will be about 250 calories. There is 213 kilojoules per serving, and there's actually 10 grams of protein. So 50 grams total protein in those 2 pizzas. So 25 grams of protein per pizza just from the cheese alone. That's just insane, right? And there will be actually 7 grams of fat per pizza from this cheese, and also 5 grams of saturated fat per pizza, which is not too bad. So yeah, let's see how this cheese turns out. So after the pizza gets cooked, we're going to sprinkle it on top and then cook the pizza for an extra 5 minutes. Alright, we'll see you then. Alright, so the pizza's done. Let's take them out. Okay, so like that. So now we're going to add half of this package of cheese on top and then leave them cook for an extra 5 minutes. Okay. Smell good already. I'm going to sprinkle this cheese generously over the pizza. So yeah, the texture of this cheese looks a little bit different to what I'm normally used to. But I guess that's coming from the high protein, so the way they've made it is definitely a little bit different. But as long as it tastes good, I don't really care. Okay, and because our tortillas are getting burnt on the outside a little bit, I'm going to actually decrease the temperature of this oven to about 180 or so. So they don't cook too fast. I don't really need these pizzas to burn anymore. Okay, so sprinkle the cheese on top. Alright, so that's about 50 grams of protein all up in there. Holy cow, I cannot believe that's 50 grams of protein. Awesome. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to chuck those pizzas back in the oven for about 5 minutes and let them cook. Alright. So back in the oven they go. Extra maybe 5 minutes should do the trick. And then let's see how they turn out. So the pizzas are finally ready. And let's have a look at that. So the cheese is nice and golden brown. Pizzas are perfectly ready, nice and super hot. Alright, so these healthy pizzas, they have 50 grams of protein each. They've got 20 grams of carbs and 10 grams of fat. So they're pretty much superfoods. They're crazy, you know, awesome for the weight loss, or even if you're trying to gain weight, so lean muscle, it'll be perfect for either one of them. Okay, let's put this pizza to the taste test. That is actually not too bad. Prawns are cooked really well. The tomato texture at the bottom, the tomato paste is really good. Like you can taste the basil, the herbs. Prawns are nice and crunchy. The vegetables are still a little bit crunchy, which is good. Nothing is overcooked. And that I can taste that Thai seasoning. It's really coming through. And also the cheese is melted perfectly. Tastes amazing. Mushrooms are just soft and beautiful. That's perfect. Cheese is good, everything amazing. So give this one a go and let me know how you go with the recipe. Let me know if you like it or not. Cheers guys.